Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another week of yoga. Stay firm. Sending that right foot back. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to Alexis Faye Yoga. I am so very glad that you've decided to join me on this beautiful new day. Today we're doing a morning yoga and meditation class, and I've designed it so that we can either stay laying down if you're still in bed, or if you're already up and moving, you can do it while seated on your mat. So let's hop into it. We will begin with a large breath in through the nose as we reach the arms up overhead if we're seated, or we'll find a full body stretch if we're laying in bed, pointing the toes out in front of the body, arms up overhead. We'll start circling out the wrists and the ankles if you're laying down. Now cactusing the arms, pulling the elbows down towards the ears. We'll pull the shoulder blades into the spine so we're long across the collarbones. Big breath in. Even bigger breath back out. Now placing one hand on your chest and the other on your lower abdomen. We'll do a few belly breaths here. With a big breath in, we'll imagine all of our air pressing into our abdomen, filling the belly with air. And then pressing the air back out. Allowing the belly to go soft, to flatten down towards the bed if we're laying. And I'll start fresh. Again, focusing on sending the breath into the lower abdomen, pressing the air down low. To a side stretch or a crescent moon stretch if we are laying down. Walking the feet over towards the left side as we take the arms over to the left side. So we have that C shape. If we're seated, we'll plant our left hand down on the floor, reaching the right arm up and over. Inhale, coming back through center, and we'll find the other side stretch. Walking hands and feet over towards our right side, or dropping the right hand down, taking the left arm up and over. Inhale, lifting or walking back through center. We'll find a butterfly. So we can do this seated or laying down. We'll bring the bottoms of the feet together, gently pressing the knees towards the floor. If we're doing this seated, we'll lift tall through the top of the head as we roll the hips forward and press the knees down. We can find a little bit of a fluttering of the knees or a little bit of a sway side to side. And then perhaps we'll pull the feet in a little bit closer towards the body. Wrapping the bottoms of the hands around the feet to press down a little more. Now we'll find a gentle twist. If we're sitting up straight, we'll bring our left hand to the outside of our right knee. Right arm circles around the body, and we'll look over the right shoulder. If we're doing this on the floor, we'll pull the right knee into the chest before taking it over towards the left side of the mat. Slowly untwisting back through center. Take a breath or two before doing the other side. So if we're sitting down, we'll bring the right hand to the left knee, left arm circles around. And if we're laying down, we'll bring the other knee up to the chest first before taking it over the body and gently opening and twisting. Again, slowly untwisting. And this is the point that if you're laying down on the bed, we will give ourselves to a count of 3 before we pop up to a seated position. Moving up in 3, 2, and 1. We'll extend the legs straight out in front of the body, starting to wiggle out the legs a little bit. Taking the arms back and around behind us, we'll roll the shoulder blades open. So pulling shoulder blades into the spine, open across the collarbones. We'll walk the fingertips a little further back behind us so we can find a little opening or a little more opening across the front body. With an inhale, we'll lift the chest up as we squeeze the shoulder blades in. Rolling the shoulders forward to help us walk back up. And again, we'll wiggle out the legs, kind of helping us scoot forward to help roll the pelvis back. So we're sitting over the legs a little to begin with. With our exhale, we'll keep the chin lifted as we shift forward, so we're long across the spine. And being gentle with yourself here. Maybe wiggling the legs or putting a bend to the knees. With an inhale, we'll find a halfway lift. And then we'll drop chin to chest, roll through the upper spine, and soften the forehead towards the legs. Again, wiggling out or putting a bend to the knees. Now ragdolling up the spine, keeping the head and the hands heavy. We'll roll one vertebrae up past the next, moving as slowly as you'd like. As we make our way to sitting up tall, dropping the hands down beside us to help us work the legs around. We'll come through our tabletop. Bringing wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. If you are on your bed and your wrists are a little sore because your wrists are further down than your fingers because you're squishing down, take them a little further out in front of the shoulders. That'll take some of the angle out of the wrists and make it a little easier on your arms. With an inhale, we'll reach the eyes and the tailbone up. Exhale, curling into center, arching up through the mid-back, moving back and forth with the breath. Beautiful. Pressing into the hands, we'll tuck the toes under. Pressing the hips up and back behind, down dog, wiggle it out. Now slide the hands hands distance closer towards the toes. Putting a bend to the knees so we can really press that tailbone up and back. Long from the middle fingers all the way out through the tailbone. And again, sliding the hands in a little closer towards those toes. And we'll walk the rest of the way in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Allowing the head to be heavy. Dropping the top of the head towards the floor. Maybe finding a sway side to side. Or wiggle of the hips. Pedal out of the legs. Trying to find some intuitive movements here. Noticing what the body is asking for and letting it have it. Inhale, halfway lift, engaging the core. Exhale to fold. And again, we'll ragdoll our way to standing, letting the head and hands be heavy. Rolling one vertebrae up past the next. Moving slowly. Noticing any areas of stickiness or any areas that feel especially good to pause in. When we get to the top of our roll, we'll pull the shoulders up towards the ears, back and around a few times. Now we'll do some sun salutations to say hello to this new day. Now if you're standing on your bed and you have enough space overhead of you without hitting your ceiling, you can continue to be on your bed. Otherwise, maybe hopping off the bed might be the best course of action for some balance for you. We'll make our way to the top of our mat. Inhale, reaching the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, dropping the elbows, cactusing the arms. We can either keep the eyes straight out in front of us as we pull the shoulder blades back, or we can find a baby back bend, lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, eyes come forward as we reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan diving the arms, dropping them down to the floor, reaching out towards the sides, lifting up from the chest. Arms come up. Exhale, cactus the arms, maybe a baby back bend. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time we'll plant the hands down, step or hop the feet back to our plank. Pressing through the ends of the fingers. We'll lower to the floor with a chaturanga. Inhale to a cobra. And up and back for our down dog. Extending the left leg long. We'll step it up to the hands. Stepping the right foot up as well. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan diving the arms, lifting to the ceiling. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, planting the hands down, stepping the feet back. Plank pose, pressing down. Chaturanga to lower. Inhale to a cobra or an up dog, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. And to our down dog. Right leg extends back behind. We'll bring it up towards the hands. Stepping the left foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reversing the arms, lifting to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half high. Exhale, fold, planting the hands, stepping or hopping back, plank pose. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting the trunk. Exhale, down dog. Left leg extends long. And we'll bring it forward. Bringing the right foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reversing the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, planting the hands, stepping back. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to lift. Exhale, down dog. Right leg reaches back. And we'll step it forward. Bringing the left foot up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan diving the arms, bringing us back up to the top. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway high. Exhale, fold, pausing here. We'll put quite a bit of a bend to both legs so that we can drop the left hand down in front of us, finding a tripod with the feet and that left hand. With a big breath in, we'll reach the right arm up to the ceiling as we press down through the right leg. Exhale, coming back through center, pausing for a moment. Pressing the right hand down. Inhale, left arm lengthens up as we press through the left leg. Exhale, back through center, pausing for a breath. Allowing the top of the head to be heavy. We'll nod the head yes. Shake the head no. And we'll ragdoll to the top again. Rolling slowly. Pulling shoulders up to the ears, rolling them back and down. Up to the ears, back and down a few times. So we'll take the feet a little further apart, making sure that there's nothing around us to hit. Taking the arms to a T, and we'll find some happy elephants. Twisting open to our side, lifting the back heel as we turn. We can let the hands wrap around to tap the body as we wake up the lymphatic system, waking up the shoulders, the spines, the hips, maybe the knees and ankles. Slowly letting the arms run out of momentum, coming to rest by our side. We'll find our Tadasana again. Bringing ankles underneath, knees under shoulders. We'll pick the toes up, spread them out wide, and set them back down. We'll do a little bit more breath work before we end class today. And this is the breath of joy to set you off on a beautiful path for your day. This is a 4-part breath. So it involves 3 sharp intakes of breath and 1 really big breath back out with arm movements. So for our first breath in, arms will come straight out in front of us. Second breath in, out to the side. Third breath in, up to the ceiling, reaching tall. Exhale, we'll press the breath out as we push the hands towards the floor. Let's do a few. In breath, in, out, in, out. Throw that breath down and we'll lift back to our Tadasana. Pressing down through the toes, pulling the shoulders up and back, pulling the chin over pulling the ears over the shoulders, pulling the chin in. Palms will open in front of us. And we'll take a few deep breaths here, allowing all of those beautiful benefits of our practice today to sink in. Now is a great time to set an intention for your day. An intention to be happy, to find little joys, to find magical moments, to be kind to yourself and kind to others, or whatever else you are hoping to get out of your day. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It is always such a joy and an honor to get to spend this time with you. I hope you found this class useful. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Go in love and go in light.